It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 5.
End of day 5.
The end of day 5 in Poway, the big install. So today was a very massive day of planting, mostly burying lines, checking irrigation, making repairs, staging more boulders. This is the dreaded air conditioning bed. And I'm really happy with the bones. We have a ways to go still in here, but remember the process of first mounding your soil, staging your boulders and your art pieces. You want to stage your pots. We staged the fountain. That trigona back there in the corner in the terracotta pot, we may just leave in the terracotta pot. I haven't quite decided on that yet, so let me know what you think about that terracotta pot, or should I plant it in the ground? Keep in mind, it can get as big as the Empire State Building, so, we might want to keep it in the pot. But let me know what you think aesthetically.
It did rain on us today.
Oh my gosh, we got rained on. It's been a day, but here's an area where Greg had to fix an irrigation elbow, so you can kind of see what a hot mess this is right now of just soil and rock and roots. By end of business tomorrow, this should all be planted out. We still have to plant under this pygmy palm, and remember also, it's very difficult to dig in the ground around palm trees, which is another reason why you mound. Palm trees don't care. Mound away. I promise you they won't be upset.
Oh wow, Dad.
Yeah. Look at Greg. Look at him go. So there was a lot of netafim already in this bed, but we don't need all that with succulents. That was just overkill. So Greg basically removed all of that. We're going to go ahead and bring a yard of soil in this space tomorrow. And do you see any drains, Greg, that we need to raise in here?
I haven't seen any yet.
Okay, we'll keep an eye open for drains. That's another thing. When you change the topography, remember to get extensions for your drains. The ladies, Mallory and Terry, did a magnificent job with these sunburst aeoniums. Isn't that so pretty? God, against all that rock. I could just look at that all day and be a very happy person. Over here, here's another bed, it's in process. We got one of our Plicatillison over here.
Split it.
Yeah, there was 2 in the 24-inch box, so we put one here. And I thought about putting this one in a pot, and our client said that I could, take stuff out of the pots that she currently had to use if I want. So over here you can see where I attempted to pull out this agave, and I proceeded to break the pot. I was afraid that was going to happen because the pot was a little on the fragile side, but
It worked out.
it worked out because I just took the broken piece.
I already showed it, but
Yeah, I took out the broken piece and just staged it in front of the plic, and I like it.
while I'm over here, let's show them the Sansevieria.
Oh yes, the Sansevieria.
Hold on.
And plot twist, I'd like to introduce you to Samantha. This is our client. And Samantha graced me with this incredible coffee mug, which I am going to be using every day. Did she nail it, or does this girl know me or what? So thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
She was such a big helper the last
Yes,
time.
on our last installation at their property a couple of years ago, Samantha was a huge help moving rock, helping us plant. She was wheeling the wheelbarrow. She was only 6 at the time, right? Yeah, now you're a great big 8-year-old.
Remember the big rock? I was like, ugh.
Yes, you were, and your mom was like, Samantha. But
I was moving it next to the cactus.
yep,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
girl's fearless, I'm telling you. So she's going to help, and we're going to go around and talk a little bit more about what we're doing today, right? Yes, we installed Sansevieria. This plant, in colloquial terms, is called mother-in-law's tongue. I have no idea why. Loving it. It's super fun. And we're going to top dress. You know what would look really good in here for top dressing is rubble.
Oh yeah, chunky.
Chunky rubble in here. Yeah, we'll make that go. Good call. And
Let's go back over to this bed.
Oh yes, and we have the bones in here that we talked about that Hannah and Cullen did. There's still, you know, a few little gaps. But check out the Calisto cactus, Straussii. These are going to get very tall, and won't they be spectacular against that wall? I can't wait for that. Probably another small boulder right there. You know, and we'll tuck in and flesh out some plants. Then, oh yes, ma'am?
And right here, I was looking like maybe a ribbon of light rocks like would be good.
Yes,
Starting
good idea.
Right there, it could go like that.
A light of light.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Samantha. Great idea. Free design consultation.
I like digging in dirt, so
Me-
that's why.
Yes, ma'am. I do too. And I think most of the people watching like digging in dirt. Okay, and then here, wanted to keep this a little bit low profile. I've got a Aloe cameronii and Euphorbia millii. Over here, we decided under this Mediterranean fan palm that we would just rock.
Nice light rock.
Yes, nice light rock here too. We'll slop in. You know, we might want to do some southwest here, brown here. Then more rock around these giant palm trees. We ran out, so we'll bring in some more tomorrow. This will be heavily planted here.
Heavily planted.
Heavily planted, and then again rock here and a couple of boulders. So in the front we needed more 3/4 inch rock. It just never ends. This is such a fooler in terms of size. We also brought in a yard of honey quartz rubble, 6 to 12 inch. The guys did a beautiful job framing out the garden space with the rubble. We didn't have enough, so Greg will have to bring in some more to finish up tomorrow. But, you know, you're going to ask me, well, what about the lawn? You know, how do you keep the grass out of the installation? And believe me when I say lots of experience on this, it's really not hard. So I'm not worried about that. I just wanted to make sure that we had a very, very organic delineation between the community HOA space and our design. See, look at the difference between this and over here where we have yet to do the rubble. See how much better it's going to look when we get that chunky rubble all up in here and create just that beautiful organic delineation. And, you know, so it's that step. I'm not a big fan of plastic edging. Well, I hate it. I like the organic look of the rubble. Also, we decided on the Southwest Brown, and I used about almost 3/4 of a yard. I decided to ribbon it through the barrel colony and also do a splash up here on the other side. And this is where you need to apply restraint. Remember, I told you all about the 3 R's of good design: rock, repetition, restraint. So restraint is the order of the day. Where do I stop? You know, you just got to practice and you got to feel your way through it. But this is just a signature or a brush stroke. I'm absolutely thrilled with it. The only thing left to do out here now, other than a little bit more rubble work, is to install the lights. We have to special order those, so that'll probably be happening in our next phase. So that's it for day 5. Turns out we're going to be here not 6 but 7 days. We added another day. We need it. Thank you guys for subscribing, for liking this video, for buying swag. I didn't realize we also have the Runamucky shirts in the shop too. So go to go to the little icon that says shop and get your official OG Design for Serenity merch. Get out in your gardens, apply whatever tips apply to you. Thank you all for your comments, for all the love and support. This has been Laura with Team DSA.
With who?
Okay.
Laura with.
This has been Laura with Team DFS in Poway and your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.